Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 16. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. I hope that you all had a Merry Christmas and we're coming around to New Year's, so I hope you guys have a beautiful, fun, happy, safe, exciting New Year's Eve. And thank you so much. I wanted to take a moment just to say thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for hitting that like button. Sometimes I think about quitting YouTube altogether because I just don't have a lot of views, but it is a lot of work. But when I see you guys in the comments, it really makes me think I can keep chugging on and see what happens. Thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, now on to the show. So the show picks up with Justine and Michael, and they're still in Rhode Island. They are visiting Michael's family, Michael's kids, and Justine's family as well. Her family lives in Rhode Island also. So the kids are at this arcade, and Michael's daughter, she is very mature. Instead of her being emotional and being upset and, acting out a little bit, she asked him, if they could talk, and she pulls him to the side a little bit. She was very grown up, and she tells him that Kylie told her that they were moving to Vegas and that it had upset her. She told him that she was feeling some sort of way because he's been absent all this time. And now she's finding out from Kylie that they're moving to Vegas and her feelings were hurt. Now, he says, I'm sorry that you found out like that. I asked them not to say anything. I don't think that's the direction that I would have taken it. I think that I would have started off by apologizing to her and letting her know how important she was to me and that I don't want her feelings to be hurt at all and that I'm open for all communication. I'm open to talking about this and doing whatever I can to make sure that she doesn't feel left out. Instead, he was saying, I told them not to say anything. He tells her that they've been talking to a realtor, but, everything is not cemented yet. And when she starts to cry, it breaks my heart. I cannot stand to see children cry. Just seeing them cry and upset because of something like this, it makes me sad. It makes me tear up. She was pretty, devastated by this. And the thing is Michael has missed, I don't remember if he said 6 or 8 years of these children's lives. And then you move in with Justine. Instead of being paroled to Rhode Island where your children live, you marry Justine, you move in with her in Philly, and you are creating a whole family with Justine, and your other children are completely separated from you. And you haven't really been able to spend time with them for the last 5 or 6 months because of your parole situation. And now you're just dropping this bomb that you're going to pick up with all of Justine's kids and move to Las Vegas. That is a lot. And those kids need some time. I think that he needs time with them as well. I realize that Justine wants to be in Las Vegas with her daughter, going to college there. I also realize that Michael wants to pursue this rap career, but him and Justine, they've got to start putting his kids as a priority the same way they make Justine's children a priority. Michael is all about Justine, her children, their money, and this music career. I just respect her for being so mature about it. She tells him that she loves him, she wants to spend time with him, and she doesn't want to find out things from Kylie. She wants to find it out from him. So she seems to be extremely emotionally intelligent, and I love that about her. And this rap career just might not be the thing. Michael and Cam, they're both in their mid-30s. Nobody's really streaming their music. And as far as Michael is concerned, everybody came out online stating that allegedly those shoes that he's selling, are from Alibaba. So, things may not really be going well. So maybe they don't need to move, to Las Vegas. We do find out that they are having a baby girl. They had a really nice gender reveal party, and it was nice to see Michael's sister and Justine have made up. she lets Michael's sister find out what the baby was so that she could help with the planning and this gender reveal. And even Michael's sister thought that it was crap that their mother dropped off that paternity test to Justine the way she did. She convinced her mom to apologize to Justine. She said, this is his wife. She has held him down for all those years. Don't disrespect her like that. Please go over and give her a hug and an apology. Stop doing this. That was nice to see that she's got Michael's sister on her side as well now, because that was trifling. Justine accepted her apology, but she said, you know what? When somebody gives you a paternity test, they're pretty much calling you a trifling hoe. And, you know, she's not going to forget it. I think that she is definitely going to be watching Michael's mom for sure. I think that they really need to sit down and plan this out a lot better, think it through, prioritize all of the children instead of just some of the children. That's just my opinion. Then we move on to Lindsay and Blaine. Now, honey, listen. In real life, Lindsay and Blaine have broken up. They live completely separate lives. Lindsay and Miley are living in the trailer somewhere. Blaine and his 2 children are living somewhere separate. Allegedly, Lindsay's trying to keep everything kosher with Blaine in the hopes that he will team up with her for another season of Love After Lockup. And, you know, I'm telling the Love After Lockup people, listen, we don't want it. We don't need it. This whole storyline is extremely fabricated. It looks like a storyline. It looks fake. It looks phony. And it's bringing up all of the craziness of Marcelino and Britney and their fake storyline. Remember that season they allegedly broke up and she moved to Florida, but they were all over social media, a very happy couple living in Florida together. That whole storyline was just stupid and made up, and I didn't appreciate it. Stop tap dancing on our intelligent sweet TV. So we see Lindsay talking about how she needs to collect $20,000 so that she can pay her attorney so he can try to help her out of this crazy legal situation that she has found herself in. However, she's on national TV doing something illegal, trying to collect money that she gained, you know, during criminal behavior. Who the hell does that? Storyline driven, okay? Then you're going to walk up to this dude who, I don't know, he could be wearing a bad wig or he just doesn't care about his hair. Who knows? Her and this tiny woman 6 walk up on him like they are Keisha and Nino from New Jack City and thinking they're going to intimidate somebody. I said, well, what? The way I would have whooped both of their ass. By myself, I would have whooped their ass like they stole something.
Step outside and I'll kick both of your ass like you stole something.
I mean, are you kidding me? Get the hell away from my house with this bullshit. I mean, you and this tiny woman drove up to this guy's house in a minivan, trying to collect money like you are an enforcer. That didn't work for us. It didn't work for me. And then she's got the nerve to tell this little bad hair wearing guy, put the word out, I'm collecting my money. Tell them if they don't come to find me, I'ma have to find them. Girl, what the shit? Please exit this man's trailer. Get on some damn where. Then we see her at home with Blaine and Blaine's little boy trying to act like she's this family woman, like she makes breakfast. She didn't even know that Blaine doesn't like fried eggs. I said, girl, you ain't in there cooking and whipping up no damn breakfast. It was a struggle for you to fry that damn egg. Girl, go to hell on. Then later we see her at a jewelry shop with her friend trying to buy a necklace for Blaine because she's going to ask him to marry her. I said, wait a minute, didn't we just see you down at Bad Wig's place trying to pick up $500 so that you could pay the attorney? But you got money to buy this chain for Blaine. Storyline, right? So she gets on social media and she says that chain was not $200. WeTV edited out the price. It was $2,200. I said, I don't give a shit if it was $295. You are supposed to be using the money to pay for this attorney, not buy him a chain The relationship didn't work out. And y'all being on this show is not working out for me. It really isn't. I'm sick of them. Moving on. Honey, now listen. Sean and Sarah are back. We told y'all we didn't need them either. We didn't need them either. Listen, I'm sick of them. As soon as their picture came up and it said that Sarah was a business owner, I said, what the what? What? I was happy to see that she has decided that she no longer wants to be strawberry shortcake. She has colored her hair. But not only has she colored her hair, last season we saw her get the boob job. Well, she is currently going through the recovery of getting a tummy tuck. She is off probation or parole, and now she's talking about we can go to Mexico and I can get a BBL. No, ma'am. I would not recommend that anybody flies down to Mexico for a BBL. Okay? No, ma'am. Stay within the United States. Okay? Make sure they are board certified. Make sure that you have had references. Good God, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now, Sean says, please stop getting shit done. Stop it right now. She says, well, don't you like what I've had done? He said, I haven't had the chance to see it. Because as soon as you got your boobs done, when you finished healing up, you went right into the tummy tuck. And, you know, he hasn't got a chance to do nothing or feel nothing. Anyway, he thinks that she keeps getting these procedures done because she wants the pain pills. Now, you know, she used to be, addicted to drugs. She's a recovered addict. And I don't blame him for being concerned. I really don't. I know people who are not addicts, have never used drugs a day in their life, but has had a procedure, got a few perks, and the next thing you know, they're like, ooh, I got to put these things down because they could be addictive. Listen, no, ma'am, I don't blame him for asking. Y'all have a business. Listen, Sean has purchased a tow truck, and now they own a tow truck company. They've got those 2 kids. You got your place you live in. No, ma'am. We are not taking any chances with you becoming hooked on these pain pills. It happens every day. All kinds of people, no matter what your job is, no matter what your lifestyle is, everyday people get hooked on drugs every single day. I don't blame Sean for asking questions. Now, what I do blame is when they get back to the house, this idiot refuses to go into the house because her mama is in there. Now, listen, I'm going to go ahead and announce it. Her mama still does not believe in a good conditioner. No, ma'am. She is still bleaching her hair to hell and not putting it through a good conditioning treatments. I hate that woman's hair. Anyway, this is not about that woman's hair. Listen, Sean has forgiven Sarah for lying to him about the child's father coming around and spending time with this dude, but he has not forgiven her mom. And this is ridiculous because you don't want to talk to her. You won't come in the house until she leaves, but it's okay for her to clean your house, watch your kids, and do your laundry. Get the entire hell up out of here. There is no way in hell that I'm coming over to babysit y'all's children, clean y'all's house, and do y'all's laundry while you at work or y'all are out to dinner and you can't be cordial to me. Boy, I wish, honey, the way I would have busted him upside his head. All right. I know we don't condone violence over here, but sometimes I think about violence. Anyway, listen. She comes out the house. She is completely pissed off. She calls him an asshole. He says, bitch, I hate her. Boy, the way we hate your ass. I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Then Kelly calls him. She says that she has not put him on child support, but she needs money. He says that he's not on child support. He promised her he would send her money, but he hasn't been because he doesn't have any money. He's, trying to start this business. And she tells him that the children need stuff. 2 of the kids have job interviews, and I'm assuming they need new clothes for this interview. She's also saying that one of the children is trying to go to summer camp. These kids are underage. You know what I mean? So they need money. But my problem is this, Kelly, no ma'am. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. There is no way in hell that I would ever allow this man to go without being on child support, especially when you know he is collecting these Love After Lockup checks. He should be on child support. You had 6 babies for this dude, and he has not done right by you. He has not done right by you. Everything that he thinks about should crumble until he learns how to be a better parent and pay you some child support. He's sitting in this damn car talking about how much you need. She said about $2,000. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. She said, well, what about $400 or $500? She said, that's way less than what I've been paid. So she's been working and taking care of these kids, dropping them off here and doing this and that. Now, I don't know about that part, but being a mom, I know that they always have after school activities, sports, and all this other stuff. So I know she's been a cab driver, dropping them kids off all over the place. She is the damn Lyft and the Uber. I'm just saying, you know what, Sharon, kiss my ass. Then on top of all of this, you gonna tell me that you don't have any money? You have not been sending her money, but your wife has had a boob job and a tummy tuck, and she's planning a vacation to Mexico so that she can get a BBL? Hell no. Kelly, listen, girl, because I know you watch my videos from time to time because I've seen you in the comments, and I appreciate it, girlfriend. But let me tell you something, honey. Put him on the child support. This dude is ridiculous. Put him on the child support. He cannot be living his best life over there with that woman and her new boobs and not take care of them damn kids. I'm just saying, I'm sick of him. Moving on. Britney and Kyrock. All right now, so Kyrock and his family is still going through hell right now. You know, his brother Desmond have fallen off the wagon. He's out in these streets and he's high as hell. His mom was in the kitchen, honey. She was whipping it up. She went in the kitchen. She fried up some nice catfish. They had cornbread, greens, some other stuff, some shrimp. I mean, she was in there working a little magic in the kitchen. I said, call me, girl. Anyway, she is hurting terribly. She says she can't sleep at night. She's praying up a storm. The woman is stressed out. But I say all that to say, you know, he comes in, he was very disrespectful and rude to his mom. One thing that he said that I do agree with is he didn't want to talk about it on camera. You know, he didn't sign up for Love After Lockup. Britney and Kyrock did. So I don't blame him for not wanting to talk about it. But what I do blame him is being disrespectful to his mama. Watch how you talk to that woman. I didn't love that, especially considering that you live in her house. You live in her house. She birthed you. She is clearly taking care of you because you still live in her house, and you being disrespectful by hanging out in these streets, doing drugs and Lord knows what else, and not even calling this woman or picking up the phone when she calls you. Now listen, I'm going to say this. Addiction is a disease, just like anything else. And he needs help like any other disease. I think that he has a lot of good qualities because I can see a lot of good qualities in Kyrock, their mother, you know, and the other brother. They seem to have big hearts. They seem to be a good family. But I'm telling you right now, there is problems in this family. You know, Kyrock has talked about how toxic his father was. Now his brother is talking about how toxic it was growing up, that he's got PTSD. I personally think that each member of this family needs individual therapy. I think that each member of this family needs individual therapy, and then they need to come together as family and have therapy. Something is not right here. And until they get to the bottom of it, it will always be drama. It will always be traumatic. And they may not be able to get him off of these drugs because they've got to get to the root of the issue of why he is taking these drugs. Why is he doing this? Is he doing this because he's trying to numb the pain? What is going on? They have got to get to the bottom of this. Listen, I'm wishing nothing but the best for this family. Kyrock is hanging in there strong. He is being supportive of his brother. He's being supportive of his mother. But this is a lot to put on one person. It's a lot to put on a family. I want nothing but the best for them. But I think their first step is continuing to show love and support. The second step is try to convince him to get therapy and some rehab if they can. You know, the mom did toss it out there and he was not having it, didn't want to hear it. But, you know, something has got to give. I'm praying for them. Eris and Cam. Now, honey, I'm sick of Cam. Cam is back on this regular shit. You know, Lena's rolling her eyes at him because she knows she's more mature than him. He's an idiot. Cam is telling her how he's sorry, and this is just how it goes with him. The man is too damn immature. It's always some immaturity, crazy acting, and then it's, I'm sorry. You know, listen, he tells her that he wants to take her somewhere, and they end up at this pregnancy photo shoot. No, ma'am, for me. You know, it's great and all. Everybody looks cute, you know, great. The best thing about it was Lena looked adorable in her dress, but no. I would rather you had pulled out a Polaroid and took a photo of us and then surprised us with a new apartment or something. You know, when he said he wanted her to go somewhere, I thought he was going to surprise them like, listen, I know it's last minute, we down to the wire. I know you wanted a house with a big yard, but instead, you know, with our customer service and data entry money, I went and found us a nice 3-bedroom apartment. I know it's not the Taj Mahal, but we can live here for about a year and a half while we stack our money and take care of the baby. We just gotta have somewhere to be. Don't go out spending another $500 that y'all really don't have to do this photo shoot. This is not the time. It really isn't. And I thought it was weird because she had just went off on him about spending money that they don't have for this music video, but she didn't say shit about him spending money for this photo shoot. No. At the end of the day, y'all still have to get out. You know, and she tells him, we've got to find somewhere to live. And he says, don't worry about it. There is no way, being a grown woman with common sense, a child on the way and another child standing right here next to me, that I could not be worried about this. And the reason that we have to find somewhere is because the husband that I chose online and in jail and got pregnant and married to ASAP is not wanted in the neighborhood due to the homeowners association group. I mean, serious. They play too damn much. I can't. Melissa and Louie. Now, honey, listen, Louie is leaving his job at the pizza shop and he is moving to New Jersey. And I'm telling you right now, Louie, if you are in the bushes, come on the hell out. Louie, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. You should absolutely not, I do mean not, move in with Melissa. Okay, that woman is emasculating when it comes to you. She disrespects you on a regular basis. You don't need this. Okay? So anyway, it's Louie's last day at the pizza shop. His mama shows up like it's the first day of kindergarten. Why are you there, Donna? Why? Did anybody notice too, because I'm a stickler for this, but Louie was on his cell phone and touching the pizza dough. Then after that, he was rolling the pizza dough with his arms and, you know, his forearms and everything. And I'm just like, I don't need your whole elbow in my pizza dough. I don't think it's sanitary. I mean, if you're going to have your whole body in the pizza dough, you're going to be answering your cell phone and all that stuff. Why are you not wearing gloves? And why don't we see you washing your body from the, you know, all the way up your arms like the doctors do at the hospital? I need a sterile environment. I mean, I don't know. I don't work in the restaurant business, but I would just think picking up your nasty cell phone and then working on my pizza dough is against the health department. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't work for the health department. You know, Louie tries to explain to her that most parents want their children to grow up and move on, you know, to experience life, to be mature, to be grown, you know, take care of themselves. And Donna just doesn't want that. Something has happened. When Louie left and went off to college, Donna moved to Georgia because she felt like she had to be close to her son. Then when he went to prison, she was there for him the entire 10 or 13 years. Now he's moving to New Jersey, and it's only a matter of time before Donna is living in New Jersey too. Donna, listen. Listen, Donna. If you are also in the bushes with Louie, which you probably are because you are wherever Louie is, Donna, listen, honey, you have got to let go. You really do. I know it's hard. When my son left for college, I thought that I was going to cry my eyes out. And you know what I did? My son has 5 best friends. They've been friends since kindergarten. And they all went to college together, and they all went to the same college. They all stayed in the same dorms, and now they rent a big house and they live together. But you know what I did? I hung out with their mothers because me and all the moms are friends because our kids have been friends since kindergarten. And all of us cried. We all did. It was like a phone chain. How you holding up, girl? We were really just ridiculous. I mean, we were acting a fool. We cried for 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? It was rough, but we let them go. And now they're all seniors in college, and they are killing the game. They are smart. They are kind. They are gentlemen. We raised some good ass kids. They are grown. You know what I mean? Donna, please, you've got to let Louie go. That's just the circle of life. You have these kids, you nurture them, you raise them, you teach them, you love them, you are there for them morning, noon, and night, except for when you're at work. But then there comes a time where you have to let them go. And it sucks, but you have to do it. And when you finally do, and you watch them and you sit back and you look at how they develop, how they are moving in this world, then all of a sudden you are so proud. You are out of your mind proud about it. You could be proud of Louie if you let him the hell alone. Donna, back the hell off. That's all I'm saying. Now, even his boss said that he was nervous about Louie moving in with Melissa because the woman discourages him all the time. I said, it's a damn shame when your pizza boss tries to encourage you more. She is supposed to be the woman in your life. She is supposed to be your partner. And this is how she treats you. She disrespects this man on a regular basis. She is always telling him what a disappointment he is. And then she's harassing the hell out of him about driving from Georgia to New Jersey. She thinks it's too much. She thinks it's too much. But the truth is, she doesn't think it's too much. She is afraid that he is going to meet somebody on his road trip and cheat on her. See? Melissa, listen, girl, if you in the bushes with Donna, let me tell you something, honey. Get help. You are in dire need of therapy. Your whole development has been stifled. I think you stopped growing and your mind stopped working. You completely stopped maturing at the age of 16. Grow the fuck up. Do yourself a favor and the rest of us too. Get a therapist. This is ridiculous. I just cannot. I would love to send you a referral for somebody that you can meet, twice a week for the next 7 years. You need help. Anyway, she ends up calling Louie's mom talking about Donna should ride with him to New Jersey. Donna says, well, I've been trying to tell him that, but he said no. I said, no, they didn't get together like the Wonder Twins. What the shit? Louie, listen, let me tell you something. Let me give you another little piece of advice. What you should do is save up all your pizza money. Call the boss at the pizza shop again. Ask him, can you have your job back? Take the money that you saved and put down your security deposit and your first and last month's rent and get you an apartment. Okay, so you can move out of Donna's house. Then after that, change your phone number. Block Melissa on everything and move on with your damn life. Now, I did see over the holidays, him and Melissa are still together. I don't know. Maybe he likes her carrying his balls in her purse. I have no idea. But now, Donna thinks it's a good idea for her to hop on in the damn car and drive to New Jersey with him. Donna is never leaving. I'm sick of them. Moving on. Joy and Red. Honey, now listen, Joy, you're an idiot. And I just want to go ahead and put it out there. Joy and Red are no longer together. Red did get on social media to let us know that he sent Joy $100 so she could buy a gift for Sway. Fuck you, bye Red. Anyway, I blame Joy for all of this. I blame Joy for this whole thing. You met somebody you didn't even know in prison. You gave this dude over $40,000 while he was in prison. And no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And then he showed his ass when you got him out of prison. He wasn't even out 2 days before he was sleeping with Bed Dusty Julie. And then you left, drove 5 hours, and came back and picked him up. This is what you wanted. You got what you wanted. You got what you asked for. So I don't feel sorry for you. Who I feel sorry for is Sway, because he doesn't deserve this. Now, her brother Micah comes over and meets Red for the first time. He says, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? They go outside. He says, I don't want to have to worry about my sister, but I really don't want to have to worry about my nephew. My nephew doesn't have a biological father. He does. It's one of the three. Anyway, he says, but he told me that he's got a daddy, and he was so excited. He said, I don't want him to lose that excitement. Red gives him the whole, oh, I love him. He's my everything. Oh my God, it makes me feel so good that he's my son, and I'm gonna work real hard because I want my family to be okay. Nope. You have been out of jail for over a month and you don't have a job. You don't work at the local McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Burger King. You don't work at the local factory. No. You are not trying. You are sitting around on the couch playing PlayStation and daddy daycare. That is no. That is a no-go. She then takes him out to the Japanese steakhouse while she's complaining about him not having a job, and she's taking care of everything and all the money she's gave him over these years. No, ma'am. Why are you at this Japanese steakhouse? If you know that he does not have a job and he's just sitting on your couch all day playing the PlayStation that you paid for while you're wearing the $35 cubic zirconia that he bought you out of the big Texan, girl, go the fuck on with this. I have no sympathy. I do not. Once he mentions to her that his sister is willing to pay for an airplane ticket so that he could fly and visit his family, she loses her shit. Oh my God, what about me and Sway? You're not bringing us? We're not going? Girl, what? What? The man can't even go visit his family? Girl, you have got a leash on him. I don't know if she thought that she had kidnapped him and he was just going to stay with her in New Mexico forever. Listen, this relationship is not going to work. He's talking to his sister last episode, talking about her terribly, downloading their relationship to his sister. Then he gets on the phone with some friend named Cassie. He is downloading their relationship to Cassie. The man is a child. He went to jail as a child. He came out of jail the same child. She found out that he's talking to this Cassie girl on the phone. She loses it. She's crying. Oh my God, I can't believe that. All that I've done for you. Oh my God. And he's having a fit. I'm getting tired of you saying all that you've done for me. But he's on the phone talking to Cassie, talking about she slept with 3 dudes. Okay. Why does Cassie need to know that information? And how many times you going to bring that up? How many times are you going to use that as your excuse for treating her the way you do? No, sir. Both of you are idiots. The way I would have told him, please call your sister and tell her to buy your airplane ticket and make sure that that motherfucker is one way. I am happy to drop you the hell off at the airport. I know where it is. I'm going to drop you off at the airport. Lose my fucking phone number. You're an idiot. Both of you. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.